Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to House Hack Ride Along number 3.
Number 3.
I am here with my co-host, Ben Einspahr.
What's up, everyone?
And my name's Jeff White. We are both house hacking specialists, and we are excited today to have you come along with us to see Ben's current house hack and our number 3 ride along. But if you haven't seen us before, definitely go check out our house hack ride along number 2. Here we are today in beautiful Wheat Ridge, Colorado, which is a suburb of Denver. And I'm here again with Ben, and we're about to go see his second house hack, his current place. And tell me about what we're going to see today, Ben.
Jeff, so I'm super pumped about this episode. We're going to see Allison and I, our second house hack. Here's why I like our house hack. It's a new build townhome that is a 3-bedroom, 4-bath with a little 1-bedroom studio with a little kitchenette, its own bathroom, and its own washer and dryer that was already built in. These builders are building these townhomes that are already furnished with separate income suites, which is phenomenal. We're super pumped that we're able to find it. And so we Airbnb the little 1-bedroom studio on the main level, and Allison, myself, and our daughter, we live on floor number 2 and floor number 3. Number 3 is where our bedrooms are. Number 2 is where the living area is. But I'm super pumped to show it to you and walk you through our process, how we furnish it, automation, and just why this is an excellent Airbnb for us and an excellent house hack for us for where we're at in our stage of our life. Because this may not be the perfect house hack for, let's say, example, you and Suleika or anyone else. That's the great beauty about it, is it's perfect for us, and that's why I'm super pumped to show it to you.
Yeah, no, it's super exciting. As you can imagine, as a new build, it's beautiful, move-in ready. Did you have to do much work to it to get it ready for an Airbnb?
Furnish it, and maybe put up some just basic furnishing. Hang up the TV, curtains, the standard furnishings, which we'll show you a quick rundown of everything I put into it with the costs that go into it. And that's one of the great values that Jeff and I do, is we've been through this process and we've been through what everyone's going through, so we know the little friction points and how to eliminate them because we've experienced them before. We know how to get past them, and that's what we do best, is walk people through whether it's rent by the room or the Airbnb process and help them furnish it smoothly and help them set up a badass rental.
Yep, as quickly and smoothly as possible. And also, this quick information on this property. We know it's located in Wheat Ridge, Colorado.
Yes.
When did you purchase it? How much you purchased for? What was the cost to get it move-in ready? Furnishings.
Great question. So purchased it late February of this year, and it took maybe a week, within a week we had it ready to go, because Allison is a rock star at getting all the stuff. We already had all the supplies on Amazon ready to go. We hit buy, we bought everything. Everything furnishing cost about $5,000. But wait, here's the kicker is, we bought a Murphy bed because we thought it was a perfect space for a Murphy bed, and that cost about $2,500. Wow. So we could have furnished it for under $3,000.
If you didn't do the Murphy bed.
Yeah, and to acquire the asset was about $30,000 because we didn't take advantage of any great programs like the Bank of America program.
Right, it was just a conventional loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, another friendly neighborhood, right?
Yes.
Ben, it seems like a pattern of yours to live in family-friendly neighborhoods. Does that seem like a theme to you, or am I the only one who noticed it?
That is what works great for us, because when we purchase a place, it needs to work great for us, and it needs to work great for maybe the people that we'll eventually have in tenants. But I'm excited to show it to you, so let's stick around and check it out.
Let's go see it. I'm excited.
All right, Jeff, we're pulling up, and this is giving you a firsthand experience of what our guests go through and how we ask them to park.
Okay.
We have a designated parking spot, and all these instructions we try to make as clear as possible when we explain them in the check-in instructions on where to park. So they pull around here, and there's a parking spot that says reserved parking, and it makes it perfect and it's safe. We have cameras set up, and it's a great setup.
Very straightforward.
Let's go check it out, dude.
All right, excited. So here we are.
Yes.
The separate entrance, which I love this, by the way, key code, everything. I'm a big fan of those.
Thank you.
And it's N unit on top of that, so checking off all the boxes. But yeah, tell me about why this is such a great place for you and your family, and why it makes sense as your house hack number two.
It's a great property for us because it's a new build, low maintenance. So separate income suite right here, separate entrance. And what Alice and I do is we have our own entrance through the garage. We go up, and second level is living kitchen. Third level is 2 master baths, and it'll be a great house hack when we move out for anyone wanting to move in.
Gotcha. So 1 bed, 1 bath here. And then I get 2 beds, 2 bath up top, and then living common area. And you have you almost have that middle section dividing up with noise, so you never hear them, they never hear you, which is an awesome reason as well to do a new build type of house hack setup.
Yeah. All right, let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out. So we are here right now. I love the setup. It is perfect. It's what, like 120 square feet?
Yep.
Something like that. I just made that number up. I don't know why. But I love the setup. You got the little kitchenette right there, bathroom. But let's talk about the numbers.
Let's do it.
So this was purchased in February 2021.
Yep.
What is currently your average vacancy rate, based because you've been here about 9 months now, so you probably have a good idea your average vacancy rate.
I'm glad I looked at these numbers before you came in, so I was prepared. I did the math, and we're actually above 90%. And keep in mind, it was in a very busy summer season. We're still maintaining that because Alice and I are excellent Airbnb hosts, and we know how to manage our costs and manage our nightly price.
Tell me, like, your average nightly rate during spring and summer, since I know you have that, and then what we're in the fall right now, approximately.
I wish I could give you exact numbers, but honestly, a good Airbnb host, their nightly price should vary throughout the whole season about 40%. Wow. Because that means you know what your competition is, and you're managing it to maintain the highest occupancy level possible. So at some point, a weekend can be $130, or maybe over Christmas can be $130, but on a Wednesday, November 3rd, can be $75. So that's just, you got, without going to numbers, you just got to manage your numbers. Know your competition. Because
if you said, I only want to keep it at X in like spring and summer, and then you said kept that X during fall, winter, you know that in Denver, in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, that would not be realistic. Is that a fair assumption?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what is your I'm curious here, this is a new build. I'm like, new builds are, from my perspective, like super expensive, beautiful place, of course, but you pay a premium for new build. What is your net profit, including all the income you make from Airbnb, for you and Allison to live in this new build?
So keep in mind, maybe every other month we'll block off maybe a week or a weekend for family and friends to come in. I mean, we have a newborn, so it's a great thing about Airbnb is we can block it off. But where average income is probably around $2,200 a month, which leaves our mortgage after expenses about $400 a month.
Wow, so you're paying $400 a month to live in a new build. That's insane.
That's a
great selling point of, that really sells house hack. If finding a unit like this, which Envision Advisors could definitely do because they have expertise. You found it through Preston, who helped you find this particular one, because not all new builds are like this structure.
No, if you find one, my recommendation, if you find one, jump on it because they are great, low maintenance, low headache. However, your property taxes will be very high.
So higher property tax.
Yes.
Just because it's new build. But in the end, you're paying $400 to live in new build. And have you fixed anything here?
Yes.
What's been your repairs here since you moved in?
Little knickknacks here and there.
Okay. Compared to our first house hack right along, you put
There's
a lot of work.
more.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's the benefits of the new build is less upfront maintenance. Literally move-in ready.
Yep.
All you had to worry about in this place was just the furnishings.
Yep.
And that's a lot of people that have young families or people that don't want to do the work regarding fixing up things or dealing with contractors. A new build is a great option for them.
Yes.
Yeah. The thing I really want to know about, I think our listeners do too, is what has been that transition from 1 to 2?
That's a great question. So transitioning from 1 to 2, there was a lot of moving parts that we had to play in the middle of it. And come in.
What's up?
What up?
Perfect timing. Jeff was just asking me about our experience transitioning from House Hack 1 to House Hack 2 while 6 months pregnant.
5 months.
5 months?
Jeff, a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
Trying to screen tenants, find the right people for the place we were living in, and then our previous Airbnb. Kind of stabilizing both of those things, planning to furnish our new Airbnb, and then just the whole move.
Yeah, it's like double the work, right?
Yeah, it's a lot. Finding the right people, I think, was the most stressful part of the situation.
For the main area that we were currently living in, that would be on a 12-month lease. Yeah. So now that we're here 8 months later with this little cute one, was what we went through back in February, March of this year, was it worth it?
I would say yes, especially with how this one is set up.
Yeah.
Lots of privacy, kind of like a separate apartment setting. And when she gets, likes to party at night, there's a lot of, there's floors and levels between us, so we don't disturb the guests.
Yeah, because
I think that's good.
We're on the 3rd floor and they're on the 1st floor, so when she wakes up in the middle of the night, that's
We're
one
the
thing.
only ones that hear her.
Well, it's awesome, but that's something we didn't even plan for.
Right.
Yeah.
So definitely worth it.
So Jeff and I were talking earlier. I want to hear your thoughts. And the discrepancy, I think, would be funny. When will house hack number 3 come?
Our next nesting home will be in a year or 2, maybe.
Okay.
What do you think, Emma? We probably need a little bit of a yard so she can run around in.
Okay. Agree.
Probably won't move again, right?
Yes, we'll never move ever. It'll be a forever home.
We can become hoarders.
Yeah.
Ben's like, what's a forever home? I don't know what that means.
I got that one up from you.
It's not in the vocabulary.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Allison, thank you for stopping in.
Yeah.
I appreciate our new celebrity 2 guests.
Yes, we
Got
heard some
co-hosts.
ruckus. We had to see what was going on.
Yeah.
Thanks
for stopping in.
Thanks for having us. Okay,
Bye.
All right, we're next to my favorite part of all places, the kitchen/kitchenette.
Perfect.
So tell me about kind of the reasons why you chose these items to furnish it to create that experience that you and Allison are creating.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, it's all about functionality for the guests and catering to while they're here. Typical guests are here, honestly, for what we have right now and how we have it set up on Airbnb is less than 7 days. So you just gotta make sure that you have functionality of what they're doing. So just coffee cups, wine glasses, everyone's on their
Vacation.
if you're staying with us, you're on vacation, you're ready to party. Silverware, and then one of the big things is give them the option. We have a hot plate and a oven.
Nice.
Which is under here, not hot plate oven. We have a toaster oven.
Okay.
It's great, just a little refrigerator, just functional things that you would see in a hotel.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. I like the little theme with the colors, the little copper silverware, and I can see like you're creating the experience of comfort and just, I guess, modern comfort and modern feel to this place. That's where I get initial impression.
Yeah, and then you'll see we have revolving supplies as well that someone running an Airbnb will want to make sure they keep track of, and that's one thing that you and I do very well of knowing the operations is, like, for example, little Keurig cups, making sure you have your revolving supplies lined up and ready to go for your next turnover.
Perfect. I like it. So Ben, Congrats again on this awesome house hack. You just find these really cool ones for house hack.
I don't find them. Preston helped us find this one.
So lead into that, you closed on house hack number 2. It's fully stabilized now. What is your exit strategy for this one in the next 1 to 3 years?
Exit strategy is we did get our short-term rental license. I did contact the city, which is great because now if laws change, we're hopefully grandfathered in to where Wheat Ridge is one of the investor-friendly areas. To when we move out, we can still operate this as a short-term rental. Short-term rental being renting under 30 days, so we can rent it out on a platform like Airbnb. So when we move out, we'll Airbnb this, and then where Allison and I are living right now, we won't do your strategy of rent by the room, which is great because the numbers won't make, it'll maybe be like an extra $100 bucks a month. It doesn't make sense for us. We're going to rent that out on like a 12-month or maybe even a 24-month lease, which is great because then less vacancy, man.
Have you looked at the rates that you probably get for that after you move out?
Yeah, the goal is about $2,400.
So net, you're expecting the day you buy house hack number 3, you move out to transition to 2 to 3, it'll be over $1,000 a month net income after everything.
It's always the goal.
That is fantastic. And the reason why you're able to accomplish that is because you had super specialized agents with Envision Advisors that really understood your goals of finding properties in the market you wanted to live in, the areas, neighborhoods. And without that, you would not be where you're at today and where you're going to be at in the next few years. Knowing what you know now, assuming everything works great, this place achieves the numbers you're getting, it's fully stabilized. Do you want to do another new build or one like you had on house hack right along number 1?
I want to find the next house hack that will be profitable, create a great financial foundation for my wife and I, and we'll be comfortable living in. I mean, if that's a new build, then yes, but if it's not, like we'll see what's on the market. It's a long ways away, so new build will be ideal, but I'm not going to narrow my focus to new build. I'm going to try to find something that really it's an investment. This is an investment property, so that will be a great investment. Not get emotionally attached to it.
Yeah, that's definitely a key piece. And cheers to you and house hack right along number 3.
Yes, thank you for touring my property, and I'm looking forward to our next episode.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Thank you so much for watching our 3rd episode of our house hack ride along.
Please like, subscribe, and ask your questions in the comments below. We want to provide as much value as possible, and we will respond to everything that you ask.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.